Okay, in this video, we're going to download the Git Bash terminal. And the Git Bash terminal is what it sounds like. It's a terminal, and we can run commands. So with Python, you always need some sort of terminal in order to run Python, in order to run commands with Python. So we're going to be using this from time to time throughout this course, and we're going to go ahead and download and install it right now. So head over to Google or come up here to the top of your browser and type in Git Bash. That's Gitbash. And it's usually not the first one or two listed. So you have to scroll down a little bit. And here's the website we want right here. So it is git-scm.com/downloads. Now this is available for Windows, Mac, or Linux. But if you've got Mac or Linux, you can feel free to use the terminal that just comes with Mac or Linux. Head over to the little search function on your computer. It's usually like a magnifying glass or something. Go ahead and click that and just type in terminal and then just click the thing that pops up. Or you could just go ahead and download and install the one that I'm using in this video and follow along like that. Now, most of the commands should be the same, but if there's any differences along the way, I'll point those out for Mac and Linux users. So again, this is version 2.28.0. If this number changes by the time you watch this video, no big deal. Just go ahead and download whatever the latest version is. So I can click right here to download this thing. And let's save this. Again, save it to anywhere you want. I'm going to save it to my desktop. And again, I've already installed this in the past, so I can click yes here. You won't get that little message. And just like the last couple of videos, you can come up here to the top right corner and click your little blue arrow here. Or if you're using the Chrome web browser, it's down here in the bottom left-hand corner. Wherever your downloads are, just go ahead and click it. And then just click this to open it. So you should see this screen. Go ahead and click next. So I should mention this installation wizard seems like there's about 100 screens. We just want the defaults for all of them. So we're just going to click next many times. So before we start clicking next, you'll notice this one, it's asking us which text editor we're going to be using, and Sublime Text is the default one. But if you click here, there's a whole bunch of other ones. If you're using a different text editor besides Sublime Text, if you have a different one that you are familiar with and like using, you could definitely do that, but don't feel like you have to find it in this list and select it, because the Git Bash terminal and the text editor actually don't connect in any way. At least we're not going to connect them in this course. So this is sort of irrelevant. We can just ignore this. So just click next, and then next, and next. Like I said, there's a bunch of screens here. So next. Just, you don't have to read any of these things. Just keep clicking next. And then finally, you can click install. Now I've already installed this, so I won't do that, but you'll go ahead and do that. I'm just going to click cancel to cancel out of this. And that's all there is to it. Just like with Sublime Text, in order to run this thing, head over to your Windows Start menu and just type in GIT, which is just right here. And when you do, this will pop up. This is the basic terminal. You know, we can type in commands, and we'll get familiar with this going forward. I don't want to teach you anything about it in this video. We just want to install it and make sure that it's running. So those are the main tools that we're going to need throughout this course. We're going to have to download and install a couple of other little Python modules and libraries going forward, but we'll download them from the terminal. So there's nothing else we have to actually install throughout the rest of the course. So this is really all the tools we need to start using Python. We need Python, we need something to write our code on, our Sublime Text editor, and we need a terminal to run commands on, and now we have this terminal. So that's all for this video. In the next video, we'll look at setting up a virtual environment.